Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a slideshow of how my husband and I took our 3 kids on a 15-night road trip from Michigan to Oregon, camping for free the entire trip with our 2016 F-350 with topper. We have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 7-month-old.
So this is what I'm doing right now, cleaning this baby out. Believe it or not, Howard and I and the 3 kids will sleep back here. We have a makeshift bunk that we'll put up kind of along there. I'll show you when it's done. And then we have a full mattress that lays down here. And then we have room on the sides for like bags, stroller, food, things like that we're going to take. And when we get to a rest area, we open up the window there and we just kind of slide right through there, so we don't even have to open it up. And we have insulation / reflectix that go on the sides of the windows so nobody can see it. It has this cool little step when we are at a campground. I have Velcro strips and like one of those sliding glass door screen things, so when we are camping we use that to keep air, some ventilation, and then the windows do open on the sides if we need that. And we're taking a little battery operated fan, so hopefully it's not too bad out there.
In these pictures, we have a 6-inch memory foam mattress in the back, a bunk we made for the girls. They love their chocolate milk and milk. And on the side, you can see his little sleeping pad for Theodore, our stroller, and also 2 of those really compact camp chairs. We had opted out of bringing a cooler just because of space. So we did bring our little backpacking stove, soups, SpaghettiOs, and lots of snacks like granola bars and fruit snacks and Slim Jims. And we allowed ourselves to eat out fast food once a day, so that was pretty much our diet while we were out on the trip. Once in a while, we would stop at Walmart and get like sausage and eggs and pies, bananas, things that we could eat up quickly and wouldn't have to keep them. But next time we decided we will bring a cooler or one of those 12-volt fridges to plug in. Our first night we stayed at a Meijer, which is like a Walmart in Michigan. And then our second night here, you'll see we stayed at a truck stop in Kadoka, South Dakota. That's right outside the Badlands. And that was a beautiful spot. We stayed, it was great. And we woke up with sunflowers and beautiful scenery. And then we headed off to the Badlands. This next picture is of me and my parents and my older brother and sister in the Badlands back in probably 95. So I'm living the dream. I'm reliving my childhood, and I was raised to travel this way, so it's nothing new to me. The benefits of traveling this way for us was we didn't have to purchase another vehicle or camper. We had already owned the truck. Second was the freedom for us of the no limitations due to the height or the length of the vehicle we were driving. We didn't have to set up in any sort of weather, which we didn't have any bad weather, but we could primitive camp or boondock pretty much anywhere. So it really gave us the freedom that we were looking for, to make fast tracks and stop wherever we wanted and see whatever we wanted to see, and that worked out really well for us. Side note, we were seeing a ton of motorcycles, so I just had to Google that, what was going on that week, and they had the Sturgis rally going on, and it was great. We had no issues. They were just everywhere at the Badlands and Wall Drug and Mount Rushmore, but like you can see in the pictures, they do not take up much parking, so it was great for us, and being in the truck, it was easy to maneuver through. For cost for the parks, our National Park Pass, our annual, cost us $80, and for Mount Rushmore, the parking is $10. And here's a picture of me as a child in front of Mount Rushmore, and then me with my children in front of Mount Rushmore as well. We did make it to Devil's Tower. Unfortunately, they were closed, but you could still drive up to it and see it. It was a bit dark, but we were able to see Devil's Tower, so we added that to our stop.
Black Hills National Forest. We camped at last night. And there's nobody except truck pulling up. And there was a guy walking his dog early this morning, and there's a dirt road trail that comes in and a fire pit that was already here. Cooking my eggs at the camp at Black Hills National Forest. Howard's in there with the girls. I got them cereal with some milk and juice boxes for the girls because they're probably not going to want eggs. Oh wow, look at that. I got it on video. That's how far away he is from our vehicle in the Bighorn National Forest. This is Bighorn Canyon Devil's Lookout that we wanted to go to. Theodore, say cheese. Wow, that's all I can say. Unbelievable. Online it said that this was a hidden gem, and they were right. One other couple pulled in with us and they're walking that way. But you don't see this until you pull in here. You can't see any of this from the road. Amazing.
So this is our fourth night away. This time we're on some BLM land in Cody, Wyoming called Spirit Mountain Road. There were lots of other campers there and tents, and it was perfect. It was right off of our route and heading into Yellowstone. I think it was an hour or so from Yellowstone, so it worked out perfect.
2 tunnels.
Another one?
3 tunnels.
I'm so excited.
This is a long tunnel.
We're heading into Yellowstone East entrance off of, what are we on? 14, US 14, I think.
can barely even see it.
We just camped at a BLM, and it was free camping. We were with some other people, and I've got pictures of that. It was really nice. And cactuses right outside our campsite. Wow.
Yellowstone was really nice to see, but I have to say Grand Teton stole the show for us.
We are in Bridger Teton National Forest, and that is our campsite for the night. There is a lot of people camping here tonight, and that was the first one we found that was vacant. We have one other person in this driveway here. That tent was in another drive. And then we've got another campsite right next to us that nobody's here yet. So this will be our spot for the night. This is me doing laundry. This is my little detergent bottle. And there's where I'm hanging the clothes by the fire in the sun.
You want me to come do it for you?
No.
Just want to help.
No, you don't. You want to make it miserable. It's so cold, I should have heated the water.
Don't want you to miss any spots. You tired?
Yeah,
I thought you weren't tired.
I'm tired. Help me.
This is how far away Gretchen, Samantha, and Howard are. They walked all the way up Inferno Cone. And Theodore and I sat in here because it's too hot, right? We just pulled into our campsite tonight, and there is absolutely nobody here. We just left Craters of the Moon. There is one bathroom over that way. I don't think you can see it. No, it's, oh yeah, there it is. One bathroom. And then the reservoirs right here. And this is free BLM land again. So we still have not spent any money on camping yet. That's our campsite right there. And this is what we got to hear this morning. All these girls. And the poor bull, you can't see him, maybe. He's way over there, and he was not happy this morning. He made his way all the way over there, and it was the wrong way. So now he's got to go back and cross the reservoir to get over here to his girls.
The next 3 nights will be spent in Oregon at a friend's house before we hit the road to come home. Our destination is Vernonia, and then we'll see the coast while we're there visiting.
We're at Hug Point. We just got here. And it's just amazing. Parking is not fun, but it's just beautiful.
Yeah, you said it.
Oh my gosh, this is big. I'm gonna block this number. Stop.
Fort Stevens, I believe it was $5 to get in. So I'm a big Twilight fan, and I could not pass up the opportunity to see some Twilight things while I was in Vernonia. On our way home, Howard had decided he wanted to visit Mount St. Helens, so we did that. And on the way back, we stayed at Titan River in Washington. It was my favorite by far campsite of the trip. Howard's was the Teton National Forest, but this one topped it for me. It was just beautiful, and I just loved the scenery and the weather, and everything was just really great. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is about a bathroom. Some of these campsites do have pit toilets in them, but most of it is primitive. We did bring a little training potty that you can see in some of the pictures. So we did have that, which worked out great, but on future trips we do have a collapsible toilet seat with bags or buckets and things like that that we do plan to bring for future use. This is night 11 away from home at Lolo National Forest, Montana. Campsite tonight. Another national forest. And it's kind of far down there, but there is a little path to it. It looks like it's right there, but it's pretty far down there. All of these campgrounds are pack in, pack out, so all your trash you have to take out with you, even those dirty diapers. You'll have to drop them off at either a gas station when you get diesel fuel, or Walmart or McDonald's, or wherever you're headed next. You'll have to take it with you. Howard had wanted to see Glacier National Park, so that was our next stop. Unfortunately, they have a permit system for going to the Sun Road, so we waited until 4 p.m. and then you do not need a permit. You can just drive in. We had tried to get a permit to go earlier, but they were always sold out, so this worked for us. Glacier National Park. Say cheese. Howard over here says I can go under the bridge if I can fit. What should I think about that statement?
Look at this.
Select a bread.
Subway
Would
drive-through.
you like select a cheese?
Night 12 at Freeze Out Lake, Montana. And when I say the mosquitoes were bad, they were really bad. We had stopped at the Air Force Base there in Montana to visit a cousin before hitting the road again. This would be our 13th night, and this is at Glendive Rec Area in Montana. It's made for ATVs, but it worked out good for us. Theodore Roosevelt National Park hit my top list. It was really great for the kids. They did their Junior Ranger badge program, and their museum was wonderful. The wildlife was great. This hit my top list for sure. There's the entrance. Our campsite is right in there, and then it comes around into this circle here, and there's 6 sites here. We're taking a walk down to the water. Somebody's in 2, we're in 1. So that's what it looks like. What campsite was this called, or what campground? I don't remember. I gotta look it up. So this was our 15th and final night on the road at Sparrow Rapids in the UP of Michigan. And that's the end of our journey, and I hope that you found this video educational and informational to help you with your next adventure on wherever that may take you. We do plan to revamp our truck, make some changes, some things we'd like to change on it, and we're gonna hit the road hopefully again in January of 2023. So stay tuned and see what we do again.